Jamie here, and welcome back to my channel, Reviews by Jamie. Today I'm wearing one of those shirts that looks really cute, but you can't really move your arms in it. So thanks for tuning in. I haven't talked much about my pregnancy and everything, so a lot of people are always interested and have questions about being pregnant and having babies and stuff. So I had my son, how old is he? How old is that kid? I had my son 3 years ago, and I guess I have quite a bit of stories to share about delivery and other stuff like that. But what I really wanted to do, and I actually did film a video on this, was kind of about my weight loss progress and everything, because I had to lose so much weight after I had Ezra. And I had already filmed a video about, I wanted to talk a little bit about weight loss and whatever, but I'm refilming this because I realized that I had to just kind of talk about one topic first, and that was really my biggest pregnancy regret, and it had to do with my weight gain. But it wasn't even just weight gain during pregnancy. I really regret not watching myself and making sure I was at a good weight before I was pregnant. So it was like my pre-pregnancy weight, which I don't know, I've never heard anybody talk about, and I thought that it would be really important to just share my journey regarding that. So it was in the summer of 2014. Me and my husband, actually in the spring, we were starting to try having kids, and we had been married for 5 years, which was pretty long for other people we knew who had kids already. But I don't know, we just kind of wanted to wait. We have like a really good time together, and we enjoy each other's company. So I was also kind of hesitant about having kids and stuff. So I don't know, it was really hard to make that decision. But I do have PCOS, and I wasn't sure how hard it would be to have kids. Before we were trying, I knew we were going to be, and I just started not caring about my weight at all, and I was thinking, it doesn't matter, if I get pregnant, I'll be big anyway, and whatever, I'm not gonna watch myself now because I'll just lose all the weight at the end of it, whatever. So then when we started trying, we did it must have been earlier. March, April, May, I think, because May is when I got pregnant. But those 3 months, I gained even more weight because I really was thinking I could totally get pregnant one of these months. I'm not going to try to lose weight. It doesn't matter. What does it matter? I'm going to get big. So I find out I'm pregnant, and I weigh at that time 134.5 pounds, which is a lot on me because I'm under 5 feet tall. So just as reference, at my wedding, I was like 106 pounds, which is also one of the lowest I've ever weighed, like in adult years. That was a really good weight for me, and I still had curves and stuff. I was not stick thin at all. Like, people would just probably have said I was average, and I liked that weight a lot. Because usually when I'm just overweight, I'm more like 120, 125. So this time it was 135 almost, which was a lot for me. So all of a sudden I'm going into pregnancy like pretty much 25 pounds over the weight that I'm most comfortable at, which is so crazy. So when I got pregnant, I'm like, okay, I'm already big, like I felt really big already, and I was already used to eating whatever I wanted to. So it's really hard if you get pregnant and you're just thinking, well, I'm gonna be big anyway. And I would go to the doctor's appointments and stuff, and he would kind of tell me, where to be at with the weight and stuff like that. And it was always like, well, you maybe should like slow it down and stuff. And I don't know, I just did not care because I just felt like I was pregnant and I'm going to eat whatever I want to, and I don't care. I didn't feel good during my pregnancy. So, which maybe for some people, they would have lost some weight, but not me because I had to eat to make myself feel better. Jolly Ranchers, candies, all kinds of weird things. So I don't even know what I ate to get that big. So anyway, during pregnancy, I gained 55 pounds. So I remember my last weigh-in before having him was 187 pounds, but I think it was a little bit more too because I had him like a couple of days after that, and I was gaining weight by the hour. Like, I was gaining so much weight. When I saw that number, I couldn't believe it. I was close to 200 pounds, and which was like almost double the weight that I was at my wedding, which is just so crazy because, I'm really short and I did not carry the weight well. Like it was spread out everywhere. It's not like I just had like a big stomach. No, it was everywhere. I couldn't even walk, and I had so much, I retained so much fluid. I was very swollen, and during the pregnancy, I didn't work out at all, and I had this weird thing in my head about just not wanting to work out because I didn't want to overheat. I didn't want to, do something to the baby. I was just so paranoid. So that was like such a shame because I lost, all this muscle. Like I had no muscle. I always thought in the back of my head, it's okay because I've lost weight before. And when I'm done, after I have him and I get the all clear to work out and stuff, I can start losing the weight and it'll be fine. But, I really messed up big time because I didn't realize putting on that much weight was really so detrimental to my body so after I had him, and I had to have an emergency C-section. So after I had him, the doctors wanted me to walk around. My legs, were attached. I probably could have been a mermaid. There was no separation at all, and walking was painful. I would get these rashes and stuff in my thighs, and I didn't want to walk. And he was like, "You have to walk." So after I had Ezra, it only took a couple weeks, and I wasn't doing anything, but I dropped 30 pounds just instantly from having him, and because I was so swollen. So a lot of that went away, and I don't know, it just dropped 30 pounds quickly, and I was like, hey, this isn't so bad. But then I was thinking, I still have 50 pounds to lose. Even though I really gained 80 pounds, I really had 50 to lose total because the 30 came off so nicely. It was great. I'm like, this is gonna be great. It's just gonna melt away. No, it did not. So after the 30 pounds, it just stayed where I was at. It was closer to 160 pounds. And which was 50 over what I wanted to be. So now I'm going to kind of get into my whole weight loss progress and just kind of a summary of what I did, but also what happened to my body and the changes that happened after having Ezra. So after I had him and I waited the 6 weeks or whatever, I got the all clear and I was able to go work out. So here's what I did, and I'm really proud of myself for this because it's not easy to be very heavy and have a newborn kid and, decide to lose the weight. So for all of you guys who may be watching and wanting to lose weight, or if you had a baby or, whatever, I hope that I can inspire you because it was just a couple decisions that I made that helped me take the weight off. It was just a couple big decisions. And, one of them was just, I am going to take the weight off. And I just put my mind to it. So I joined a gym. And before I went to that gym, I had to buy workout clothes. I didn't fit in anything. So I go to Walmart because I'm thinking I'm not going to be wearing whatever I get for a long time. Let's hope anyway. So I'm trying on stuff. Larges aren't fitting me. Extra larges are so tight. And I've never really had that before because even when I'm at my biggest, it's mediums always fit. They just always fit, whether I'm big or small. So, extra larges were so tight on me and I didn't feel good about myself. It would be different if I was okay about it, but I just did not feel comfortable with how I looked or how I felt physically. It was hard to go up or down a flight of stairs. It was hard to get up off the couch. I just did not feel comfortable at all with that. So I'm trying on these shorts and I'm looking at myself in this Walmart mirror and it's already you're in Walmart and not that it's bad and, sometimes you do find cute things, but and I'm looking at myself and I see all these stretch marks and I didn't see them when I was pregnant and most of them aren't on my stomach. So I have a few on my stomach. They honestly don't bother me at all. I really don't have too many. I got pretty lucky there. But on my legs, I have so many stretch marks. I think I read in some message boards after I noticed mine, and some people were like, I have 4 stretch marks. What am I going to do? I'm like, you have 4? I can't even count how many I have.